Did you know that doTERRA has a hype squad of farmers and distillers in 47 countries and counting? Did you know that just by having one of these bottles in your home, you have made a global impact on the world? Well, you have. And this hype squad that helped get it to you is called the Global Botanical Network. They are working hard on all 263 of the highest quality oils and plant materials doTERRA offers. Welcome to this Throw It Out Thursday Broadcast Express. Grab your family, grab your slipper socks, fill up your diffuser, and snuggle in as we continue the pursuit of doing more with less. And we are flexing our label reading gangster muscle, and we are taking a trip around the world to examine the inner workings of this network and continuing our journey behind the bottle. And you may have heard the term farm to table, but tonight we are taking it farm to bottle. And the Global Botanical Network is another element in doTERRA's pursuit of carbon neutral operations by 2030, and it plays a huge role in the supply chain scorecard that we unpacked last month. And by the time this broadcast is over tonight, you will know three things: what the Global Botanical Network is, why it's important, and some of the challenges of the process, and then two examples of how it works. So let's dive right in. What is the Global Botanical Network? So years ago, doTERRA made a critical decision to create this network. Sourcing from a network of trusted suppliers is significantly more complex than just mass producing essential oils on their own land. And doTERRA greatly values the expert knowledge of local farmers and distillers and harvesters and community leaders worldwide. And Olivia's Legos are helping me so we can use our imagination. And by recruiting their expertise, the company can more responsibly support thousands of global jobs and positively impact millions of people. And as I mentioned during my intro, doTERRA's Global Botanical Network is a group of farmers and distillers, 47 countries. But think of it like a big family of farmers and distillers who are all just working together to create the best essential oils possibly for your family. And just like in your household, where every family member has their own skills and talents, each farmer and distiller in the network has their own expertise in growing and harvesting specific plants according to that specific region. And by working together, they're able to create an optimal system for distilling and distributing these oils. And that ensures that customers around the world are receiving the highest quality products. And just like how a family supports each other beyond just contracts and agreements, doTERRA provides training, financial support, and ensures that they are using the best sustainable and ethical practices. And this way, everyone in the family is able to thrive and create something truly special together. Okay, so why is this important? Why are we talking about this? Well, you might be wondering why doTERRA works with so many different farmers and distillers. Other essential oil companies that I will not name just grow their plants in the middle of the United States in greenhouses. They cut corners by adding synthetic materials because it's cheaper and it's easier. But for starters, because different plants grow best in different parts of the world. So for example, lavender grows really well in France, but peppermint grows really well in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. And by working with farmers and distillers all over the world, doTERRA is able to source the highest quality plants. And like we unpacked last month with the supply chain scorecard, doTERRA has a rigorous process for selecting partners who share their commitment to quality and sustainability. And they also work really closely with their partners to ensure that they are using the best practices for growing, harvesting, and distilling the oils. And you can always go back and watch that one on demand to catch up. But doTERRA values the expertise of these local farmers and distillers. Remember, we're using our imagination here. And many of these have been nurturing their essential oil plants for generations and generations. And by staying committed to sustainability and ethical sourcing, doTERRA is able to create jobs and provide fair wages to farmers and distillers in developing countries. And these sourcing partnerships allow doTERRA to exclusively produce these proprietary oils and blends and preserve the purity of each plant. So what are some of the challenges of operating this way? Well, one challenge is ensuring the plants are the highest quality and they're grown and harvested sustainably and ethically. Another challenge is working with small artisan farmers who may not have the resources to meet the demands of a large company like doTERRA. We're all savages, right? We need all of our oils. And so to address these challenges, doTERRA put in place a great value on the expert knowledge of local farmers. They put so much value here. This is the highest quality of plants for their essential oils, and they also make long-term exclusive contracts with family farms to ensure that they are using the best sustainable and ethical practices. And by dealing fairly and honestly with individuals and co-ops, doTERRA has earned their trust and established an honorable reputation, unlike brokers who lie and cheat. And so doTERRA ensures that their long-term contracts are fair and beneficial for all parties involved by providing multi-year contracts based on respect, fair labor conditions, and paying on time and fairly. And this effort supports thousands of jobs around the world. And doTERRA provides support to their farmers and distillers beyond contracts. A few examples are creating these long-term mutually beneficial supplier partnerships, increasing economic mobility and financial security, and building healthy and safe working environments where they are free from harassment, they are free from discrimination. And doTERRA also provides training and financial support for their farmers and distillers. So the company is committed to creating a positive impact for everyone along the global botanical network and the supply chain to promote fair labor conditions. And to give you a real life example of this, I'm going to share Francis's story with Tea Tree. And Francis Nyachoka joined the Lunga Lunga small-scale farming program in 2017. That just means he committed a portion of his land to cultivating tea tree, helping him earn 3 times what he did when he farmed corn. And he decided to expand and plant more tea tree, now tending to 7,000 trees on his farm, making 8 times what he did 6 years ago. And partnering with doTERRA to farm tea tree helped Francis afford a new house and a tractor to help him farm. He is now working to increase his productivity with a solar irrigation pump. How cool. And Francis has been able to pay for one of his grandsons to earn a teaching degree through the Nairobi University and another to study clinical medicine through Kenya's Medical Training College. And lastly, since we had the rare opportunity this month of getting the Rose Hydrosol Mist and Moringa Rose Duet, I'm going to highlight the Global Botanical Network's partnership in Bulgaria. And these precious petals of rose are turned into products for all of us to use by generations and generations and preserving a legacy. And over the last several years, partnership between doTERRA and the Bulgarian rose farmers has provided economic revitalization, and the crops have grown tremendously. And in 2020, the Terra Rosa facility distilled pure rose essential oil exclusively for doTERRA, but it is a Bulgarian establishment. The equipment is distilled for the distillery is made there. doTERRA recently completed renovations on a healthcare center near Terra Rosa. And before that, the people of the small city of Shipka, they relied heavily on inadequate healthcare, which was quite literally crumbling to pieces. They had no medical equipment at the facility. And doTERRA came in and funded renovations and constructed a brand new clinic. The center recently secured a broad range of medical providers so the people of Shipka could now have greater access to healthcare. And so to tie this all in a bow, when we partner with local experts who better understand the unique needs of each community, it allows us to have these great partnerships and support demand-driven self-reliance, get these communities out of poverty, and consider the individual community goals. So stay tuned for more on this conversation. This is just scratching the surface as the Global Botanical Network continues to grow, and as new oils are brought to the product line, I will keep you updated on more of these incredible success stories. And speaking of which, I hope that we will see you at convention in September in Salt Lake City. That is where all the new oils for the new year will be revealed. I hope this has given you a quick glimpse into all the effort that goes into these oils that are arriving at your doorstep. And I will, like I said, continue to share more updates like these in the months to come. Pulling back the curtain allows us to really highlight what separates doTERRA from other companies that are sharing essential oils. And I hope this was helpful to start understanding the global impact that doTERRA is committed to making for all of us through these beautiful bottles, and I am here holding space for you. I am participating in your progress. Reach out, or you can tap the link on my Instagram profile to get started with your doTERRA journey and incorporate these oils into the fabric of your everyday life, just like I share every single day here on social media. And I look forward to connecting with you, helping you stock your natural toolbox, and showing you how your purchases truly make a global impact by supporting farmers all over the world. And now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? Does this change the way that you perceive the company, knowing the lengths that doTERRA goes to ensure quality for you? Drop an emoji or a comment below and share your thoughts. Maybe your favorite learning nugget from this broadcast. And as always, share this information, tag a friend who would find it valuable. Stay tuned for my next education broadcast that'll be streaming on demand the evening of Thursday, July 13th. And that is a wrap on broadcast number 243. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon.